Merri Simonson here, your San Juan Island lifestyle information source. So this video is about crabbing. Our season opened July 15th this year, and we were able to have 2 pots per person and capture 5 crab per person per day. So it's perfect. I just can't wait to get that first crab. So crabbing is how I was originally introduced to Garrison Bay. Back in the late 70s, my husband at the time and I were out in our boat, rafted up with a bunch of friends, and we were always crabbing. And then we thought, gosh, I think we're going to need a bigger boat. And then we thought, well, maybe we should buy a piece of land on Garrison Bay and build instead. So 40 years later, I'm still crabbing on Garrison Bay. So we use cockles to bait our crab traps. We just pick them off the beach at low tide, keep them in the freezer. Nice, tidy little package. Our friends use chicken and turkey legs and even fish heads. Basically, a crab is a bottom feeder, so they're going to eat just about anything you put in your trap. The question is whether you want to think too hard about what they've eaten before you eat them. Pretty much, crabbing is about the easiest way to enjoy fresh seafood. All you need is a couple pots per person, and of course some floats and some flags and 50 feet of leaded line, a bucket, a license, measuring, and pretty much you can get all that either at King's Marine or Ace, just a couple other stores in town offered as well. And so it's about $150 investment, and then you get to enjoy crab. Oh, yeah, you got to have a boat, and this is just about the smallest boat I would take out crabbing. So unlike clamming or picking oysters or mussels, with crabbing you just drop in the pot, let it soak, come back later, harvest your bounty. So I've seen this done before, but this is just crazy stupid. I mean, if you get basically out there in the boat wakes, you are toast. And besides, there's no cup holders in these things. So there's about 50 pots out here in the bay, and I think sometimes people get confused and inadvertently pull the wrong pot. So if that happens to you, the proper etiquette, of course, is to leave the crab, and you might want to leave some beer for the owners of the pot, and then move on. Taking other people's crab or their pot is just not very island-like. So crabbing is the luck of the draw. Sometimes you get crab, sometimes you get seaweed salad, and sometimes you get a sunburst starfish. So I have to share this story with you. So years ago, I had this old Siamese. His name was Cecil, and he loved crabs so much. All it would take is one of us to start setting up the crab equipment and getting ready to cook, and he would come running. He died after 23 years of a happy life eating crab and cantaloupe on Garrison Bay. So we're currently cooking the first crab of the season. I just can't wait. It's going to be so fabulous. Now we cook guts in, rapid boil for 12 minutes in salt water. Then we're going to have this wonderful feast on this French country table that was built by my neighbor. It's going to be a spectacular garden party on Garrison Bay. So cleaning crab is pretty easy. They come with this nice little handle thing that you pull off. Then you pull their back off, and then you just pull out the lungs and all the goodies, and then you hose out the butter. So here's a tip for you. Don't freeze crab for more than 30 days. I mean, pretty much, it turns into this soggy paper towel with crab juice taste. It's just awful. But on the other hand, shrimp freezes perfectly. We have had some very fun holiday parties during the winter where we've served shrimp cocktails. It's been fabulous. So the easiest and most cost-effective way to enjoy seafood is just go down to the docks at Roach Harbor or go to Friday Harbor Seafood at the port in downtown Friday Harbor. I mean, they have a great selection and it's reasonably priced. By the time we get done with these guys catching and cooking, he's about $50 a pound. But I guess we do it for the fun. So I have great memories of crabbing on Garrison Bay. It's been really fun times with friends and families. So if you have any questions about crabbing, Siamese cats, or San Juan Island real estate, be sure to give me a ring. Merri Simonson, Co-Banker, San Juan Islands.